Chagee, Chage, is trending following the release of its recent earnings report, which delivered a set of mixed results that left investors divided. On one hand, the company demonstrated robust top line growth supported by aggressive store openings and continued penetration into new markets. On the other, weaker than expected same store sales figures have raised questions about the sustainability of its expansion strategy and whether growth is being driven more by footprint than by customer loyalty and repeat purchases. Community discussions have intensified around this dynamic, with many comparing Chagee's approach to the rapid expansion models used by established U.S. fast food and coffee chains, such as Starbucks and McDonald's. While some investors worry about the potential risks of overexpansion, bulls argue that Chagee's emphasis on operational efficiency, premium branding, and a differentiated product offering in the high growth tea segment gives it an edge. The premium tea market, particularly in Asia but increasingly in global markets, is viewed as an underpenetrated space with significant upside. Chagee's ability to position itself as both aspirational and accessible has strengthened its brand identity, fueling optimism about long term international growth. Investors are now closely monitoring its global expansion plans, execution on same store sales improvement, and how the company balances rapid scaling with maintaining profitability. Sentiment in the community remains mixed but engaged. Skeptics emphasize near term margin pressures and competitive risks, while optimists see Chagee as a rising global contender capable of becoming the Starbucks of tea.
Okay, so the stock lost around 13.14% in the session of Friday, the 29th. This is Tuesday, the 2nd of September. So the underlying trend, it has been around long enough, so we could just say that in the very short term, it's been in a downtrend. It's been bearish. The 10, 21, and 40-day moving averages are sloping bearishly lower. Um, it's from the indications we have here, it has a downward projection of 12.66, 15.06, 18.94, and then upper projections of 24.40, 25.87, 26.77. Let's see what we have in terms of its price pressure momentums. Okay, they are all severely bearish. We just have a positive first derivative on its 10-day moving average, maybe just indicating that it's the selling pressure may be dissipating, or it could be that it's still going to continue. But the fact that these the selling pressure is very much in effect. It also emphasizes the point that there's a good chance that the stock will still remain, the price of the stock may remain below its 10 and 21-day moving averages. Those moving averages are currently at 22.33, 21.96. So we could also apply the market grid. It might give us an indication of where the sort of range that one should expect the stock to trade within. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so the market grid is a lot more conservative. It hasn't reacted yet to what's going on right now. So if one might say that the fact that we have them here, the stock is currently at 19.22, and the lowest price on that grid is 21.88. Some might say that it's an indication that it's going to rebound, but some might say it's also an indication that there's a good chance it may continue to print lower prices in the interim. So it depends on how you want to look at it. If you're positive about it, yeah, you might say It has been declining, as a matter of fact, which is the fact. Can't be denied. It's obvious, that at some point a rebound is going to happen. But some might say, no. I think I have to. I'm cautious that this is it portends yet more weakness. The 4 hour chart might give us a better picture in terms of the market grid. Okay, let's see what we have. The 4 hour, okay, yes, you can see it's a lot better. So you can't conclude until you see what's going on here. So here is trading right within the market grid. So it's here, it's between the resistance values and the support values. So it's, if you like, neutral. It's quite neutral at the moment. So even in the midst of everything, it seemed to have found maybe what looks like a bounce, what looks like a bottom, but you can't bank on that completely. It may continue to print lower prices. So here we can see what's going on. Price pressure momentum also here in agreement, a lot more emphasized relative to what we have on the daily chart here. You can see their values are almost, this is 10x what we have on the daily chart. So severely bearish, severely bearish. Indeed, some might see this as a buying opportunity. So let's see what we have in terms of projections. We have 21 point 21.15. That's the only thing we have currently. Before now, there was 21.55, 21.15, $23, 24.44. This was as of Thursday the 28th. And on the 27th, we had as high as 25.32, in addition to the ones I mentioned earlier on. Yeah, let's see whether we've seen anything higher than those $25. Yes, we had 26.49 as of the 24th of July, and then 27.89 as of that date as well. Okay, intraday high 23.90 printed on the 25th of August. That was a Monday, I think. Yeah. Okay, so the stock is currently trending. I believe its earnings disclosures came out on lately. I think that's also what's drawing the attention as well. We've already covered that. Let's see what we have here. Chagee cut to $2.9 cut to $29 from $35 by City Research. Okay, yeah. So let's see probabilities. We can also try and have a look at the probabilities. Let's see what we have here. Something modest, 22.3, 22.23. Yeah, okay, so this is where the moving averages are when I place my cursor. If the moving average, we're considering the first value, which is the 10 period moving average. So our target we are considering is 22.29, something modest. Okay. Let's see. We had an intraday high. I'm trying to change my mind now. 23.90. We could try that intraday high, 23.90. That would take us around here. So somewhere around here. Okay. So we can try this value. It printed not long ago. So yeah, if the moving average is less than the target, then you know that we have a 50 less than 50% chance, and indeed it is less than 23.61. That's what we're considering, 23.61. So we have a less than 50% probability that it will be retested. Yeah, I see now, 23.66. Well, let's see, we have. Yeah, that's okay. 23.61. So let's see what we have. Yeah, here this time around it is greater, 24.30. Okay, so let's see now. Can we conclude that it's going to be because I mean we now have two values. So if we sum them up and divide them by two, are we going? Do we have a value greater than 23.5? It doubt. I doubt. I doubt it. So we move again. We have 24.71. I think we can say yes that we do. We have if we sum of the three moving averages we have seen now, they are probably greater than 23.58 or just right around there. So there's a decent chance that 23.5 it can be retested going by what we have just uh, estimated roughly. Yeah. Okay, so just have a look and see what you make of CHA stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.